Hey, what's up? I'm Matt, and this is
Tom.
And we play in the band Periphery, and you're watching Kerrang right now.
Kerrang! Hello and welcome to the Kerrang video podcast, day 2 at Sunsphere. Outside it's torrential rain, so Gibson Guitars have kindly let us use their bus today, and I think we're all making plans to move in together.
Yes.
Because it's so lovely.
Dude, we could all sleep. There's so much room in this bus for sleepage, so yes, that will happen.
It's quite palatial, and a lot of storage for guitars and drums on the wall, so we're all good.
Yeah.
So you've been here at Sunsphere since yesterday. What was your first day at Nebworth like?
It was awesome. It's really nice being on the other side of the fences because, well, the toilets are quite better.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was great, man. The bands, I mean, the Big Four yesterday, it was amazing just kind of being around it. Anthrax was hanging out in the back. Megadeth was hanging out in the back. We were allowed to go on Metallica's truck to see their tuning room.
Yeah.
And that's like, you know,
their warm-up room.
They like started our careers. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, hearing Metallica, him hearing Metallica, all of us, it all made us want to play. So it's pretty surreal.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal to be here. It's great. It's great.
That's cool. So today, I mean, the rain, it's obviously affecting people's spirits, but do you think bad weather is kind of part of the festival vibe?
As long as it's...
We're in a tent, so it's...
We're
it's
playing
in
this blue tent over there, and I hope it rains during our set so everybody just comes into the tent.
Yeah.
That's the idea, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind, you know, it's
pretty par for the course in England, I would think, though.
It's
not like people are surprised.
a bit of rain. It looks like it's stopping a little bit, so it kind of goes in and out.
Comes in.
Can't tell. But yes.
It's where people are kind of grouped under the tiniest bit of shelter.
Yep.
Yeah,
you can tell.
The lodge.
Yeah.
The lodge is probably packed right now.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're doing great business in here. But it's cool. So you've had your guitarist Alex has left the band.
Yep. Yes.
Could you tell us, you know, what's happening there, and you know what you're going to do to replace him, or you know, just how the band's going to move forward?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Yeah. Well, to start off, we're here today. Alex is not with us, but we have an amazing guitar player who's filling in. His name is Adam Nolly Getgood, who has a band called Red Seas Fire, and he's an incredible player. He's actually helped us out before when our guitar player Jake hurt his finger here.
All right. I believe he sat in the Kerrang office watching us do the last podcast.
Yeah. And Tom actually a couple years back was on his honeymoon actually for his wedding, and so Nolly came to the States and filled in on bass. So he's really a jack of all trades. He's amazing. But no, everything is completely amicable with Alex. It was a mutual decision. It wasn't based on a fight or anything like that. He's still, I mean, he's one of my best friends. He's one of Tom's best friends. And it's really just lifestyle differences, just things that he wants to accomplish. And, you know, we honestly wish him the best. And, I mean, he's a part of the family forever as far as we're concerned.
He's always going to be a brother to us. I mean, you can't live for years like 24/7 with people, you know, and not be family. So it's it's sad, but you know.
True.
Yeah, and we're not in any rush to permanently fill his place. You know, it's big shoes to fill for one. Alex did a lot for the band from a musical and from a business perspective.
Yeah.
So we really are taking our time, and we're not in a rush, and we're just really lucky to have great musicians like Nolly, John Brown from Monuments, Mark Holcomb, who's our in the United States, plays for a band called Haunted Shores, and he's filling in over there for our tours in the U.S. So for now, we're just gonna kind of go ahead and just take our time, you know.
Yeah, because you've got a double album. Is it 2 separate albums, or is
we don't know exactly what it's going to be, and the double album thing kind of came into play just because we have so much material and we have so many things we want to do. We haven't really decided what it's going to be yet, how we're going to do it, but it'd be cool to do that. So that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're trying to narrow everything down to. But it's incredible that we have enough material right now that we could do 3 albums.
It's gonna be good no matter what ends up happening. Like I'm really confident based upon, you know, what we've been churning out recently in the studio. The production is very, very different from what we've done before.
Completely live drums.
Yeah, completely live drums.
Record.
It sounds amazing. Like I'm so psyched about it. I think that it's gonna be really diverse. We're gonna be able to branch out in more directions, but at the same time, you know, keep our core fan base really happy. I know they're gonna love it too. So
yeah. Awesome. So it's got a tentative title of Juggernauts for now.
We talked about doing, you know, maybe potentially if we do the 2 records, one of them might be Juggernaut and a concept album. But these are all lofty goals. But we'll see what actually ends up happening.
Yeah, the way that the writing process vocally is going now, Spencer's writing lyrics to kind of complement a story. So that would be tied to the Juggernaut side of things. And then we just have so many good songs that we really like that we want to put out that just don't fit with Juggernaut. So that's where the 2-album thing came from. It's like, let's do one of just great songs that we can all agree on, and then another of actual, like, a concept, So we'll see what happens. If it all goes to plan, then yes, that'd be awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, it'd be very exciting.
So, I mean, what does the rest of the summer hold for Periphery? What's next?
We go to Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Nice.
This should be great. Going there at the end of the month. We've had great reception there so far. We sold out some of the shows on the tour already. Within like 2 days. It's insane.
Cool.
And then we're doing a headlining tour in the end of summer in the United States with the Human Abstract, Textures, and the Contortionist.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that should be
Very excited for that tour.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Just so you guys know, Tesseract is actually coming over to Australia with us and playing those shows. So we're really excited about that.
That's
That'll be
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
Go to the other end of the world.
Yep.
That's cool. So
gotta invent teleporters.
Yeah. How do you cope with the long drives? Because
it's miserable.
The driving is rough. The flying is even harder, in my opinion. Just so much.
The time zone change. And
when we go to Australia, we leave from the east coast of the United States to the west coast, and then take a plane from the west coast to the east coast of Australia.
Yeah.
So it's like that right there is like 20 hours, right about. So
I'm going to be in Italy after this, actually, and I have basically to fly from Italy back through the east coast of the U.S. all the way to Australia, then fly every day for 3 days, and then fly all the way back to the east coast of America. So it's going to to be nuts.
You're going to buy a good book.
Yes.
You need
or some
3
sleeping
books.
pills, I don't know.
Yeah, you need some drugs.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, do you have any kind of idea when you might be coming back to the UK for another tour?
Talking about kind of end of the fall, early winter is what we're talking about right now. But we definitely will be back here somewhere around that time. That's the idea.
That's great news.
And hopefully we'll have some new. We are going to play a new song today, which is cool, which is not released, and hopefully will be on one of our upcoming records. But I think that when we come back, we might have a little bit more to kind of start hinting at the directions we're going in. So.
Excuse me.
Cool. Well, I hope it rains just for your set, so you get a good turnout.
Yeah,
and,
that'd be great.
Cool. And we'll see you very soon. Thanks
Cool.
for joining us.
Thank you very much,
have
man.
a great weekend.
We can stay in here
too.
for a little bit more.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
what's for tea? What we need? Correct.